Okay then, here we go. So you're on your other leg, yeah. There you go. So we got cut off again. I'm not sure what's happening to my iPad here, but all of a sudden the screen goes blank. So we're going to try to piece it together for you. Katie, I hope you do a good job editing this thing. Okay, so we're doing the lateral, we're doing the floor star now. And so I had mentioned before that we're going to do this with stocking feet, and she has a weight vest on. That's a backpack at home if you don't have a weight vest. And then the next set we're going to do is going to be on the yoga mat, which challenges your balance a little bit. So we'll fold that mat in half, and then let's fold it in half again. Good. And try it that way. So this will be harder because the mat has more cushion to it. Go ahead. And we'll see that foot, her left foot, wiggling and woggling a little bit. So for those of you who love lots of cushion in your shoe, notice what happens to your foot when you stand on a lot of cushion. So this is what happens when you run. Now I will say there is an exception to this rule, even though it's not really an exception, but it's kind of an exception. If you have a really good runner who turns their feet over fast, then they're not going to spend a lot of time on their foot. So it's like a split second kind of time. Walking will be the worst, so you'll be wobbling. The first time the Hokas came out, I had a patient who was probably in his mid-70s, and his daughter thought this was the best shoe in the world because I guess she'd been told it was the best shoe in the world. And so she got it for her dad, and he had the hardest time just walking. And because of the amount of cushion there, his foot couldn't find the ground, and he was literally unstable. And so I couldn't convince him to not wear the shoe because his daughter worked for an NBA basketball team out in California, the LA Clippers. She was a nutritionist out there. And it's nothing against her, it's just that based on watching him walk, it was the wrong advice for him. Now, he was walking, not running, and so I do know there's lots of people who like cushion. I just, as I've said in previous videos, it has been shown to increase the force, not decrease the force. And this is just physics. It takes longer for the foot to get in contact with the ground, the more cushion there is. So he did both sides. Good job. So we'll take the mat away, grab the kettlebells, and we'll do the toe march walking. So during this week, I'm going to progress the toe walking and teach you guys how to make that a little bit harder. And I did all this stuff dynamically where you were walking and moving around as opposed to just doing calf raises, which is okay to do, as I've mentioned before. So if it's too difficult for you to walk on your toes because you've had a bunionectomy, or you have an actual bunion, or you have difficulty with your toes, then that, of course, is okay not to do that. But the idea here is to try to keep the muscles of the foot strong as well as the calf muscles. So what I can see in real life here is that her feet, the muscles of her feet, are also working really hard to hold that position. And then you can see every time she steps, her Achilles just lights right up because she's using those calf muscles that much. So, did I skip something? I don't think I did. Do one more set of that. We just didn't take the break in the middle. No, you did 2 sets of the floor star. Just go to the calf raise, calf walking. So that is my fault. I was going through the instructions, so go ahead, pick them up and go. And I also can tell that because the time shut off, we are definitely over. So I will stop saying that because it's probably annoying to hear that for 3 times in a row. So, anyway, Ryan's so excited about this, she's walking right off camera. I apologize for the video if it got cut up there. I don't actually know what was happening. I can tell that my camera moved because you can see the cone off to the right and Ryan disappeared there. But anyways, so Ryan is finishing up with the walking on the toes here. And that's going to wrap up day 1 of week 3. So we will, as I keep saying, be progressing each time. So today's progression mainly was the side planks lifting that leg up. So if you have any questions for me, please call 518-306-1225 or email me at physiofitpt@gmail.com. or you can go onto our website and make some comments and suggestions there. So we're looking for any opinions and thoughts and stuff like that. Ryan and I have had fun doing this, so hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'm sure you're starting to get a good workout because these are getting more and more challenging. All right, guys, see you soon.